A picture is worth 1,000 words, or so they say. Well, in this case, this picture worth 1,000 internet social media comments, and wait till you see them. This is one of the largest sharks ever pulled in. Group of guys pulled in this Mako shark, and you know what? They're going to be enjoying Mako steak for months. Not everybody is happy about it. As a matter of fact, they've been threatened. They have been subject to some of the most horrendous tweets and Facebook posts that you can imagine. Here to break it down for us, Diana Blast, what do you got?
Well, that's right, Bill. A 926-pound Mako shark. A New Jersey fishing crew brought in this beauty over the weekend off the coast of Manasquan. Captain Dave Bender, along with his co-captain, Kevin Garrity, hooked this 12-foot-long shark during an overnight fishing trip. Customers on board that fishing trip took the whole fish home with them, and I heard they had a pretty nice meal after that. As for the shark teeth, well, one fisherman is keeping that as a souvenir. Ah, you could. So
this is actually the bottom jaw. This is that sticks out. But
that is crazy. Still, like, all very bloody, to be honest with you. But others, they don't find this event so jawsome, as the Discovery Channel coined it. They're currently airing Shark Week. So what do you say to those who call you a murderer?
We did murder the shark, and if that upsets them, I apologize. This is our business. This is what we do.
Just take a look at some of these comments, as you pointed out earlier, of people who are pretty annoyed about this.
Burn in hell, bastards. Thumbs down. Pieces of shit. F you. Here, I mean, you want to scroll through them all, or? I'll listen to any reasonable conversation, but I don't need to be called curse words. People don't have to tell me that some of my extremities are very small. I mean, it's gotten to that.
Captain tells me he's done with his 15 minutes of fame, but I had one more question for him. Does this change anything you would do forward, or?
Absolutely not.
Thank you, Diana. I want to bring in our panel now to weigh in on this. We are joined by Heather Cifuentes from the Shark Research Institute. Welcome, Heather. Hello. Jeff Tittle from the Sierra Club. Good to see you, Jeff. And via Skype, we've got Ashley Byrne from PETA. Welcome, Ashley. Welcome, everybody, to Chasing News. I think it is outrageous and absurd to say that we have endangered this apex predator. Where are all the sharks coming from? Nobody can tell me how many sharks we started with. So I think it's just misinformation and fear tactics to get people to stop enjoying delicious Mako steaks and shark fin soup.
No, you know, it's actually science. And a recent study that was published in the scientific journal Nature told us that since the 1950s, fishing has reduced the populations of most large fish species by over 90%.
But wait, let me stop you there, though. Ashley, how do you know that? I mean, if I don't know where I started, how can I judge the percentage that I've reduced it by?
Well, we might not know where we started at the beginning of time, but we have been measuring these
like last year, how many sharks were there?
Well, I can tell you again that studies have shown us that we have reduced populations by over 90% since the 50s. So if we continue at that rate, we're going to be looking at a totally depleted ocean.
Heather, shark fin soup, legal in New Jersey?
Right now it is legal to serve in restaurants. We are working towards legislation. At this point, it's passed the New Jersey Senate and it's now in the Assembly being reviewed to ban distribution, trade, and sale, and even possession of shark fins.
What do you say? Are we murderers, people who wear leather belts and eat fish and eat venison, cows, pigs? Oh, I love pork.
Well, you know, it is killing. And the fact is that whether you're talking about a shark or a pig or a cow, these are sensitive, intelligent animals who feel pain just like cats and dogs and humans.
How do we know the sharks even feel pain?
Who've heard this story have been furious too.
How do we know? How do we know the sharks feel pain? Yeah. Wait, I want to show you this video. Give me your gut reaction. This video is Florida wildlife officials they found the guys who did it. They're dragging this shark. So the three guys, we don't know if they're fishing. We don't know if they're just trying to torture the shark.
Look, it's already almost there.
But obviously something like this goes viral, and they don't know if they'll be charged. Because again, that's what I want to ask you. Yeah. They're smiling because when you hunt and you take down a big game, it's an accomplishment.
No.
Why not?
No.
Look, we're not an animal rights group. We support hunting and with regulations and within reason. We support fishing too with regulations and reason. No, when you're dragging a shark, it's like shooting the leg off of a deer and letting him walk around with 3 legs and then shoot the other leg. It's torture and it's
not
stupid.
A fishing tactic.
Right, that's not.
Actually, do you agree? Because the fishing tactic that I've learned about recently is that they actually either club the fish to death on the deck or they shoot them with a shotgun. Was this more humane to drag it behind the boat?
Or an air gun.
It's all disgusting. It takes a very small person to enjoy traumatizing, hurting, and killing animals who are minding their own business in their own habitat. This is like someone coming into your home and beating you up and killing you.
But the point is that we're losing these species at an alarming rate. We used to have shrimp off New Jersey. There's no shrimp anymore. We overfished it, they're gone. And that's what's happening time and time again with species after species.
But you know what though? Nature is resilient and changes. In Martha's Vineyard, they went 100 years since they had oysters in the pond. And now because of a couple storms that opened up that bay area, they've now got oysters. Mother Nature is the ultimate apex predator and she's doing just fine.
Except for when man screws it up, which happens time after time. And
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you guys being with me. Let's do it again.